Why is it so important to build healthy habits at a young age? Well, I'll tell you why. First things first, let's talk about what are healthy habits. Now, of course, if you don't already do it, you gotta start reading this. If you can't read it, it says Holy Bible. This is what this is what I use to make sure that what I'm doing is morally right. Of course, some of you may not be religious and whatnot. Some of you may be Muslim. Some of you might come from different cultures and whatever. But you need to find something to make sure that you know is right. Religions often do this. Religions are perfect if you need to like better yourself from a moral standpoint, of course, and whatnot. So, have you ever met somebody who is like truly religious? Like goes to church, their family is devout to their religion, whatever. You you might realize that they some of the stuff they do is absolutely just incredible. I can I'm trying to get into it myself. I'm still learning, of course. They're these kind of people who they don't swear, they don't they don't curse upon you. Like sure they'll make like harsh jokes or whatever and whatnot, but they don't mean it with like their heart and whatever. So you need to realize that um, if you have something to build your morals off of, whether it be your dad or whatever, your dad may not be religious, but he has good morals. He seems like a good man. You need to find something to lead you in the right path of virtues and just good morals. Because good morals, they help you not only become a better person, but they surround you with better people. So the religious friends that I have, they're going to the gym right now, they're working out, whatever, because they know that that's what it takes to be like a good human like being almost. So yeah. Now you might be wondering why it's so crucial to start now to start building good habits. Like right now, I'm 15 years old. I'm waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm taking cold showers. I go to the gym. A lot of my friends, acquaintances, really, they ask me like why. That's absolutely useless. But I think about it this way. I haven't told this to anybody yet because I don't want to seem arrogant and whatnot. But I do more before 6 o'clock than they do their whole day. That's absolutely crazy for me to think about. And the people who you see like Iman Gaji or Hamza Ahmed, those people they started making their successes early, so they if you watched my last video or the video before, I don't remember, I talked about eating the gross disgusting frog before having your nice steak, whatever. They ate the they ate the frog during their high school years, so that way as soon as it ended, they were making millions. They were successful, 100K a month, blah blah blah, easy. Whereas the people right now in our age group, or I should say in my age group, I don't know how old you are, the people around me, I'm surrounded by people who aren't gonna be successful, just straight up. Maybe they will be, but from what I've seen, they're scrolling the life away, as you've seen in my last video. They're not gonna be. They're maybe they'll work at like Home Depot or something. I don't know if you want to call that living or not. No offense to the people who work jobs right now, but if you're watching my video, you're probably not one of those people who want to end up working at Home Depot or McDonald's, or maybe you are. Maybe you clicked on this video to make fun of a 15-year-old talking about self improvement. Shit, I don't know. But if you want to be those people who just end up after high school with no clue what they're doing, maybe you're going to college, maybe blah blah blah, whatever. But if you want to be successful at a young age, like I do, I want to be successful by 25, whatever. Now, of course, I'm just starting out. This video is gonna maybe get like 3 views if I'm lucky. I don't know, but the bottom line here is that you need to have a successful, or sorry, you need to have healthy habits now as soon as possible. Bless me, thank you. Moving on. So you need to have successful habits right now, otherwise you're going to be stuck in this endless loop of just not being where you want to be always. It took me 3 tries. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video already. I forgot. I have short-term memory loss. I don't, but um it took me 3 tries. It took me, fuck, where was I? Bottom line here is you need to build successful habits now, because otherwise you'll never have that feeling of fulfillment right now. when I was like 2 years ago, when I was stuck playing video games every day, after I got home from school or whatever, I would always ask my parents because they didn't allow me to play video games during the week and whatnot. I would be like, Mom, can I play video games? And she would be like, are you caught up with your work? And I'll be like, yes. Was I? I wasn't. I lied because I needed to play video games because that was my happiness. But after a while of doing that, I realized that this is absolutely futile because I started realizing that because I surrounded myself with friends or mentors or whatever, people who could teach me how to be more successful. So I started realizing that, okay, I need to be like them. I want to be like them. So I started working on it. I realized that playing video games isn't going to help me at all. So I quit video games. Sticking with this topic, more bad habits that a lot of people I see having is they have a shit ton of screen time. Like we're talking like 6, 7 hours, maybe 8 hours, almost a whole day and they do it in the least like important times too. Like they do it as soon as they wake up, they scroll. An hour maybe, on the weekends or whatever. And then they bust a nut or whatever. They bust a nut before they even get out of bed in the morning. Why? Why? You start off your day shitty. How are you gonna have a good day? I just don't get it. So that's why I need to fix those habits now, so that way, one, you'll be more fulfilled, and two, you'll see changes. You'll start to realize the people around you are completely different than where you want to be in life. That's at least what happened to me. I don't know. Anyway, consider the groundwork for a bright and promising future. Imagine you don't do this. Imagine you don't start building the habits right now. If you're watching this video, I know you want to build these habits. Or like I said, maybe you want to make fun of me for being a 15-year-old. You can leave a shit comment like, oh, this kid's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Gay. Shut up. What? I'm speaking from experience myself. It worked for me. Therefore, how can it be a lie? You know? So, you need to build these habits now if you want to get to the place you want to be. Imagine your wife or just your future wife. Whatever. Imagine the perfect wife. Close your eyes with me right now and just imagine your wife. She's sitting there cooking dinner for your beautiful feminine wife, cooking dinner for you and your kids and whatnot. You came home from a nice workout with your friends or whatever, your brothers. You get home, she's there serving you a plate of food. Now imagine just all of that just fading away, cutting to black almost. And now open your eyes. Where are you? You might be sitting at your computer or watching on your phone, whatever. I really don't care where you are, but are you in the place you want to be? Now, everything that you see around me, that mirror, these clothes, whatnot, I was lucky. I was born into a life that I maybe don't necessarily deserve or whatever. But you need to look around. You got to realize, did you deserve all this? If you're born into wealthy, and if you're poor, still think, do you deserve this? No. If you're watching this video and you're diving into the world of self-improvement, you probably don't deserve the life that you were born into. Whether you were successful in a successful family or if you're poor. If you're in a successful family and you're getting everything handed to you and whatnot, you don't deserve it. Unless you're watching this video, then maybe you do deserve it because you're trying to get into the world of making everything better. You're trying to get into the world of making everything better. If you're poor, same thing. Do you deserve being poor? If you're watching these videos, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to make yourself a better man because you want to get out of the place that you're stuck in right now. You're not going to do that by having shitty habits. You need to make sure that what you're doing is worthwhile. You need to make sure of it. Everything I do is for a purpose. I get up at 3:30 and the first thing I do, whatever work I have to do, whether it's scripting videos, editing videos, planning out the future, whatever. And then after that, I go to the gym an hour. That's what, 5:30, something like that, whatever. And then I get home, finish up whatever work I have to do because now I got that sick pump, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm fucking skinny or whatever, I don't know. But I get a pump in, I get home, cold shower because that's gonna wake me up. Dude, I hate cold showers, but I still do them anyway. It's fine. So I get home, do cold showers, finish up whatever work, school. I've already done more than 99% of the kids at school. So that's already putting me in a pretty good mood, you know. You gotta have these habits to make yourself feel better. Maybe you're doing it for someone else. Maybe you found a girlfriend or whatever, and you're like, oh, okay, I need to become a more masculine man, and I need to do this for her. Blah, 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 whatever. Whatever works for you. But fix those habits that won't make you feel like a piece of shit at the end of the day. Anyway, that's all you really need to hear for right now. Subscribe. You need to subscribe and you need to turn on notifications because the future videos, I truly believe, are going to help you in whatever endeavor you want. I have some massive projects coming. Projects that are it's going to change. It's going to change, hopefully, either you and everybody you know. Or I should say, everybody that you want to know. It's going to be big. You got to subscribe. Anyway, it's all from me. See ya.